So here once stood another homestead. This was the home of the Douglass family. You can just see the edge of the basement wall right here. And if I turn around, they have built their home high up on this little hill. And that's looking east, so the sunrise would have been over there. And they have apple trees down here, which they would have obviously used for food. And this house is in the 1879 Atlas of Pictou County. This morning reminds me of a typical Scottish morning. I suppose the settlers here would have been quite used to this kind of weather. Quite taken by this old apple tree. I'm just stood on the road watching the light right now. It's just a little bit too wet. I'm just gonna wait. So I'm below the house now. It was up there, and I would have imagined that this was all pasture. The light has disappeared, so I'm not going to take a picture today. I've moved along the road about a mile further out, and this road here had two homesteads on it. I think one of them was the McLeod family. And you can always tell these old locations of homesteads because typically they have these huge trees by the side of the road, sometimes marking their driveway. This is a big oak. I'm back at the original location again, and I don't think I'm going to take this photograph today. I'll probably wait till October to take this photograph, but I will go up and have a look at this basement. Oh, I'm actually down in the basement now. There's one of the corners. And even the rocks are coming in. You can see where the walls have collapsed. Some old bed spring mattress springs. These cellars were really important back in 1879 when this was on the Pictou County Atlas, because they used to store a lot of their food down here for the winter. And I know that back in the late 80s and early 90s, when I arrived here, my wife's family were still doing the same. There was bins in the basement full of carrots and potatoes and turnips that would last us a whole winter. You know, this is, in a sense, these places leave an incredible legacy, because a lot of the children left these areas and transported themselves throughout North America. And in some strange way, places like this is sort of where it began for the settlers from Scotland who were forced here during the clearances.